I had asked Josh Matthews this a little bit earlier, and he mentioned that KM was a big MMA fan. And I know that you also had some experience with Colby Covington as well. What did you think of his victory as well as his performance within the world of pro wrestling while he was there?
Well, I'm good buddies with Colby. I've been talking to him on a regular basis since when he first came to Impact Wrestling early last year. So I just spoke to him actually earlier today, matter of fact. So I've been along with him the whole process. Like I've step by step on what his plans were as far as, and that show that Josh was talking about, where he came to New Jersey and did the Ty Quill thing. That was our show, Pat Punk's show. I put together that entire segment. It was my idea with Colby Covington and Ty Quill Woodley, and we used one of Pat's students to play that role and stuff like that to help him basically troll Tyrone Woodley into getting a title shot. And I mean, Colby, the thing with Colby is he's a massive pro wrestling fan. He's not just taking things that he's seeing in pro wrestling and stuff like that. He's a huge pro wrestling fan. That's the difference. Same thing as Chael Sonnen. They're actually legitimate, real wrestling fans. Colby has openly said when he's done in UFC, he wants to transition over full-time to pro wrestling. So he has that natural, and he's always been fascinated with that heel persona and stuff. But a lot of people think he's putting on a complete show. If you actually meet Colby and you get to hang out with him and stuff like that, you're like, a lot of this isn't really that much of an act, which is the best part about it. When I get a chuckle when people are like, "Oh man, he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard." It's like, you might want to hang out with Colby for a little bit before you just assume that he's trying to put on a complete act over here. He's great. I get along with him. Our personalities clash in the best way possible, man. So, what was the original question? How do I think he?
How do you think that he performed as a character, which apparently you say isn't much of a character, what he did on Impact?
Well, I think now that people
Muted.
basically blossom in the MMA world and the UFC world, and people see how he really is and his personality shining bright, because a lot of people didn't know him unless you were a real diehard MMA and UFC fan. They didn't know who he was when he was in Impact, whereas right now he's red hot and he's the talk of the town, and he's on every website. He has a championship belt. He won the title. And he's a focal point of the UFC with Ronda, Brock, Conor, Nate Diaz, all these guys out. GSP, like they don't have that one solid. John Jones out. They don't have that one solid star where all focus is on them. And Colby's one of those like bullet point guys right now. So I think I would love to see you back. I actually had that conversation with him the other day. I was like, dude, I want you back in Impact, man. He's like, I want to come back. So I really hope, especially right now, more than ever, because, again, I think it would be good on all ends. He wants to be here, and, I mean, it doesn't hurt us to bring him in right now, especially considering how the whole world is buzzing about him. So I think he's great. I think that right now, more than ever, he'll shine way brighter.